The air in Blackroot Keep was thick with the scent of damp stone and something older, something wrong. The torchlight flickered weakly against the jagged walls, casting long, writhing shadows that seemed to breathe. Elias clutched his rusted dagger, his breath coming in ragged gasps as he followed the dim glow ahead. The orcs had taken his sister. The village elders had warned him not to come, but what choice did he have? The dungeon yawned before him, a gaping maw of darkness. The iron door groaned as he shoved it open, the hinges screaming like a dying animal. The moment he stepped inside, the torchlight died. Pitch black swallowed him whole. A whisper slithered through the void. "You shouldn't be here." Elias froze. His heart hammered against his ribs. The voice wasn't human. It was wet, guttural, like something dragging itself across gravel. He swallowed hard and struck a flint, igniting a new torch. The flame trembled, revealing the walls, carved with grotesque symbols that pulsed faintly, as if alive. Then he saw them. The orcs. Not the brutish, snarling beasts he'd fought in the streets. These were different. Their skin was grey, stretched too tight over jagged bones. Their eyes, black pits with no whites, no irises, locked onto him with unnatural hunger. They didn't speak. They didn't need to. The largest of them, a hulking brute with a face like cracked leather, raised a clawed hand. The air between them ripped, and suddenly Elias wasn't alone. Shadows detached from the walls, twisting into monstrous shapes, twisted, half-formed things with too many limbs and mouths that stretched into silent screams. They moved like smoke, seeping through cracks, wrapping around his ankles, his wrists. He thrashed, but the darkness clung to him, whispering promises of pain. "You'll never leave." A cold hand, no, 100 cold hands, grabbed his throat. He gagged, choking on the taste of rust and iron. The orcs advanced, their laughter a wet, clicking chorus. Then the lights went out again. Elias woke to the sound of dripping water. His head pounded. His body ached, as if every bone had been broken and set wrong. He was on his hands and knees, the stone beneath him slick with something dark and viscous. The torchlight returned, flickering weakly, revealing the truth. He was in a cell. The walls were lined with the same symbols, now glowing faintly, like veins of sickly light beneath his skin. The orcs were gone, but the whispers remained. "You're already one of us." A rat scuttled past his boot, its fur matted with something that wasn't blood. It stopped, turned, and stared at him with too many eyes. Then it laughed, a high, keening sound that made his teeth ache. Elias tried to stand. His legs gave out. The cell floor was wet. Too wet. He looked down. His boots were soaked. His pants were soaked. And beneath him, the stone was bleeding. Not blood. Something worse. The symbols on the wall pulsed faster. The whispers grew louder, a chorus of voices now, overlapping, screaming in a language that wasn't language at all. Just pain, just hunger, just need. A figure emerged from the darkness. Tall. Too tall. Its body was a shifting mass of shadows, its limbs bending in ways that made his stomach clench. Its face, if it had one, was a shifting void, a mouth that stretched too wide, too many teeth glinting in the torchlight. "You're strong." Elias tried to run. The shadows lashed out, wrapping around his legs, dragging him back. The orcs returned, their forms now half-human, half-thing, their skin splitting to reveal glistening, pulsating organs beneath. They didn't speak. They didn't need to. They hungered. The last thing Elias saw was his own reflection in the wet stone. Not his face, the face of the thing that wore his skin. The whispers became a scream, and the dungeon laughed.